Yeah, somebody ate it.
Okay. Did we have a wireless one?
No.
No, okay. We don't.
Sorry, that's okay. I got one with a wire. You see what I'm doing?
Have fun.
I will. How's everybody doing? Woo! We're gonna do a little test here. They told me if I go too far forward, it'll do the weird thing. Oh, they lied. That's good news. That's good news. You guys having a good time? Yeah. I'm supposed to tell a stand-up comedy joke, so let's get warmed up a little bit. A round of applause. Who has hands? There we go. Very good. All right. I'm gonna start. I gotta tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Riel. My hands smell like hand soap. It's a relatively new thing. When I was single, they used to smell like man things, like, you know, lumber and diesel fuel and masturbation. But I'm married now, so my hands smell like hand soap. Now some of you are like, oh man, his wife makes him use hand soap? No, my wife doesn't make me do anything. She's a nice lady. I have to use it because she times my poops. I don't know if anybody else has this, but I used to be able to sit there until I was done, and now I've got a timekeeper. It's been 5 minutes. Thank you, sweetie. That's nice. Are you okay? Did you fall in? No, I don't think people do that. I don't think that's a danger. Are you almost done? Oh, can we stop talking to me while I poop now? I think that's... What did your parents teach you? My parents said don't do that. That's uncomfortable for people. You ever have someone tell you something enough times you start thinking maybe it's true? Do I poop too long? Is that how people see me? Are there people at parties, like right now? Do you know Tim? I don't think so. Yeah, he's got a beard, he's kind of fat. No. He poops for a long time. Oh, Tim! I love Tim. Yeah, that guy poops forever. That guy's great. I start getting a little self-conscious about it, because these imaginary people at these imaginary parties are talking about me. So I started thinking, maybe I should hurry up. Maybe I should rush a little bit, you know? Get a move on, and when you rush, that's when mistakes happen. Maybe the lumber hasn't completely left the mill. Maybe the machinery's jammed, and you have to do one of those squeeze moves. Do you know what I'm talking about? Where you just kind of pinch it a little bit, and it's a little messy. Okay, I just got like a weird vibe from you guys. I know. Is anybody uncomfortable with this? I know some people are squeamish. No, it doesn't matter. I'm going to keep going anyway. I love talking about poop. It's one of my favorite things. I think it could solve world peace. I really do. I think because you just look a guy in the eyes and you're like, look, you also poop. We're brothers. I know some of you are like, look, it doesn't matter that I poop and you poop. I'm never going to like black people. That's racist, by the way. That's not cool. You shouldn't think that. Someone pointed out to me, I told that joke once, and a friend of mine pointed out to me that humans aren't the only things that poop. It's not really unique to us. Animals do it too. And I was like, fuck you for screwing up my joke. That's not cool. What am I going to tell the people now? So I had to think about what's unique about it. What makes it human? And I figured something out. You've all done this. And if you haven't, you will. You'll get up and you'll turn around. And you'll look down, because we all do. And you'll say, when did I eat corn? That's biology, by the way. That's a science thing I taught you. You're gonna think you're smarter. That little bit of biology is the reason I'll never be a vegetarian, by the way. It's because my body is clearly talking to me. If I eat meat and then I inspect it later, my body's used it all. I can't say the same thing about vegetables. I eat corn and there's still corn. I eat carrots and peas, there's carrots and peas. You ever eat a lot of lettuce? There's still lettuce the next day. And lettuce isn't even a strong vegetable. Like, can we agree that your body should be able to handle lettuce? It's leaves. Why can't it chew that up? That's because it doesn't want it. Your body's like, fuck you, I don't want lettuce. What I'm saying is, have you ever had a cheeseburger and shit a cow? This is what I'm saying. No, clearly, that's what's going on. Oh my God, what the hell was I talking about? The squeeze move, right. The squeeze move. The squeeze move is a mistake because it gets a little messy, and I start leaving memories in my boxer shorts. That's another conversation I don't like having with my wife. Why is there poop in your shorts. Well, you timed my poops. This is a long story, sweetie. I can't really explain it to you. Ladies always have a problem with that. Like, why are there like skin marks in guys' underwear? And I'm gonna let you in on a secret. Guys have hair there. I don't want you to think I have a lot of hair there. I don't have a lot. Like, some guys, their butts look like Santa's mouth. Mine is not nearly, I think it's average. I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably be in the middle, I think. And it's hard to, I'm not explaining this very well. Okay, ladies, try this at home. Go home, get some peanut butter, rub it in your hair, and then try to get it out. Try to get it out with a piece of paper. Has that been the solution to anything ever? Have you ever had something stuck in your hair? And a lady friend of yours is like, you should try paper. That's not it's the wrong technology for this particular job, is what I'm saying. We don't get better technology because scientists aren't working on the next best toilet paper. Because the business isn't there. The business end isn't there. You can't advertise it on television. Look, here's my problem. I had a Walkman when I was a kid with a cassette. And I have an iPod now. That technological jump happened in my lifetime. What bothers me about that is in that exact same amount of time, do you know what the advancement in toilet paper has been? It's quilted. They made it prettier. This is their advancement. This is like, oh, it's not going to clean your feces effectively, but it's beautiful. I'm not going to decorate my house with it. It's just toilet paper. So you can't have a commercial about it, right? Because you're not going to have a commercial that's like, hey, this is how you clean poop. Oprah's not going to let that be on her show. That's what I'm saying. If you watch TV now, what's the #1 thing toilet paper is used for on television? It's to protect cute puppies from hurting themselves when they run really fast on hardwood floors. Anybody using it for that? I'm not using it for that. I use it to, you know. Here's the commercial I'd rather see. I want Cottonelle to come out with some better products. I want Cottonelle to get up and have a guy up there who goes, hey, why don't you try our new Cottonelle products? Cottonelle with poop scoops, little miniature scoops that gently scrape your anus clean. That'd be nice. You get like a nice sensation there. Maybe they can come up with like a mitt so you get full hand coverage. Maybe the mitt is moist so you can clean the difficult areas. You can use your fingers to get into tight spaces. No, fuck it, combine them. I want a Cottonelle shit mitt with poop scoops. That's what I want. You can't get that though. They're never going to give you that. What you get instead is you get this toilet paper that's what, that wide. It's infinitely long. That's a bonus, right? You can bunch it up. You can fold it if you want. No one ever gets complete hand coverage. It's dangerous. Now I'm sitting on the toilet, and my wife is knocking on the door, and I'm reading my book, which is another conversation I don't like having with my wife. Are you reading a book? Yeah, I could tell by the battle waged inside me that this one might take a while. I've been pooping professionally for 30 years. I really don't need your help. So now my wife's at the door, she's knocking. I'm worried about imaginary people at parties, so I do the squeeze move, and I grab the technologically unadvanced toilet paper, and I bunch it up, and I pray, sweet baby Jesus, please, and I wipe, and nope, I missed. So now I'm at the sink, and I'm washing my hands, and that's why my hands always smell like hand soap. Yeah, that's right. Some of you are like, did he just talk for 7 minutes about poop? I did. Yay! You can write home about that. You can tell people. What else can I tell you about myself? I have 2 kids. I have 2 kids, 2 lovely little girls, a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old. And I mean, I like them. They're cool. Other people think they're cool, so I mean, they're not Pokemon. I'm not going to collect more. 2's enough. But I have a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old girl, and when you have children, people ask you really weird things. I had a lady come up to me and say, oh, these your kids? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, they're beautiful. I'm like, thank you, I worked hard. And then she said, are they not the greatest thing you've ever done? I mean, they're cool, but the greatest thing I've ever done? I mean, I've done some pretty awesome things. My iPod has a playlist on it that I picked myself, and I never hit skip. You can put it on shuffle and it's still awesome. It's like my iPod is magical. My kids, they're not magical. My kids smell funny. because toast has crust. I'm sorry, that's not a logical reason to cry. That's like the worst reason. And it's an argument all the time. It's like, oh my God, I forgot to cut off the crust. I'm so sorry. No, I'm sorry. So you cut it off and you bring it back. She knows it's the same toast. No, this is the toast with crust. I saw you cut it off. Like, this is how Mom makes it. No, Mom uses the crustless toast. How do you explain to a 4-year-old that that doesn't exist? Like, no, Mommy's lying to you. You ever have someone ask you, if you were stuck on a deserted island, what's the one thing you'd want? Not even in my top 10, my 4-year-old and my 2-year-old. I'm sorry, they'd be fucking useless. Are you kidding me? If I had between my iPod and my kids, which one do you think would be less likely to eat sand? I can answer that for you. I went to the park yesterday. No, they're terrible at surviving things. They're just so bad. Look, if I didn't get out of the car, open the door, unbuckle their seatbelts, and carry them out, they'd stay in there and die. That's useless. I'm sorry. Anyway, that's enough of me. Who's up next? Another band? Let's do that. Steph?